Welcome to Honduras This Week Online News videocast from Monday, November 10th, 2008. I'm Nicole Martyr, your host, while Todd Ellerton is on vacation. Remember, we're brought to you and broadcasting from Minister's Suites in Tegucigalpa. Sweet dreams. We have interesting articles this week and we're eager to tell you all about it. One of the negative consequences of this season's Tropical Storm 16, which is considered by many to have been almost as catastrophic as Hurricane Mitch, is the forecasted shortage of one of Honduras' basic foodstuffs, the red bean. The Honduran Minister of Agriculture, Héctor Hernández, has ordered the initiation of a massive red bean sowing program of some 55,000 acres of land to be established in 4 departments of the country. The government of Honduras, through the Ministry of Agriculture SAG, prepares a massive emergency plan of sowing of this basic grain as a necessary precaution before a possible shortage crisis for this upcoming year. Álvaro Morales Molina brings us more information in the national section. On November 4th, the Honduran National Congress decided to postpone the upcoming primary elections by 2 weeks due to the state of emergency caused by Tropical Depression 16. President Manuel Zelaya's 4-year term ends in January 2010, and in the primary elections, Hondurans will choose from 9 competing candidates of the 2 main political parties for president and vice president, as well as candidates for Congress and mayors for all communities in the country. The primaries, which had originally been scheduled for Sunday, November 16, are now to be held on Sunday, November 30th, and cannot be postponed any further. In order to postpone the date of the elections, the Congress had to pass a temporary reform of Article 113 of the Electoral Law. Read more information about this matter in the national section. The European Commission will grant 2.17 million euros, which is $2.81 million, to Guatemala and Honduras in order to help victims of the strong rains that devastated the region last month. This contribution will enable relief efforts implemented by non-governmental organizations, the Red Cross and specialized agencies of the United Nations, and will benefit more than 35,000 people affected by the floods and mudslides caused by the rains in both countries. Read more about this matter in the national section. Learning and Growing, Aprender y Crecer, is a new program focused on supporting public education in Central America. It's a Prize Charities program, a private non-profit foundation based in San Diego, California, and founded by Sol Price, who, along with his son Robert Price, began the Price Mart membership warehouse clubs in Central America in 1994. The Price family firmly believes that supporting education and investing in our youth are fundamental for economic and social development. Their main focus is community development and education. Find out more in the national section. Honduran politicians coincide with the Honduran people in welcoming the outcome of the U.S. elections, which showed a sweeping victory for the Democrats and their presidential candidate Barack Obama. At an event organized by the U.S. Embassy in Honduras in Tegucigalpa on the evening of the elections at the Marriott Hotel, attendees not only closely followed the election results, but also participated in a symbolic election, confirming the results of the real elections in the U.S. Once the results of the official elections were known, the U.S. Ambassador to Honduras, Hugo Lawrence, gave a speech to the diplomats, businessmen, and journalists present at the event, stressing the importance of the democratic process lived in his country. He also reaffirmed the friendship between the people and the governments of the U.S. and Honduras. Read more in the international section. The U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services reminded early this week to all Hondurans, Nicaraguans, and Salvadorans who are eligible for Temporary Protected Status TPS to file a re-registration application for TPS before the end of the re-registration period. which is for Hondurans and Nicaraguans the 1st of December and the 30th of December for Salvadorans. Get more information in the international section. The Get family, founders of Manitos or Little Hands micro-enterprise, use all kinds of recycled materials to manufacture exclusive handcrafted goods, especially artistic products, gift articles, and other curiosities made of wood and plastic. They obtain their raw material mostly from packagings of consumer goods and other post-consumer waste, as well as biodegradable materials. Their contact with nature and their dedication to its preservation is a testimony to the fact that it is possible to earn a decent living and at the same time contribute to the national economy and our environment's well-being. Read more about this inspiring family and their example to society in the national section. Also in this week's edition, don't miss Yvonne Van List's My Life in Honduras, working in a man's world, soccer. Her experience as a sports physical therapist in Honduran soccer. Jacobo Hernandez, director of the only sports newspaper in Honduras, gives us an exclusive interview with JOHN Sutcliffe and his opinions on the upcoming soccer game of Honduras versus Mexico that will be played in San Pedro Sula on November 19th. Don't forget to register for free if you haven't done so yet, and log in and comment on the articles, ask questions, and become part of our Honduras This Week community. We want to know what you think. It's important for all of us to know what's on your mind. Well, this is it for now. I'm Nicole Martyr for Honduras This Week Online. Have a great day and see you next week.